Welcome to Grind Bowl TV. I am your host, Big Motion, and we're here with another one. First, I'd like to welcome in all the people that have been supporting, the people that support the channel, the people that like and subscribe. And if you haven't liked and subscribed, go ahead and do so now. The video we talking about today is very disturbing. But let me not rush into that. I'd like to give a shout out to JP Moving Service. If you need anything moved, you can use JP. I will have the link in the description. I'd like to give a shout out to Debbie Moore Parents Makeup and Productions and Parentino's traveling agency. Just a shout out and a happy birthday shout out to my dog Dennis Casabiro. You know what I'm saying? Embarking on that other side of life. But what we talking about today, I know a lot of y'all probably already seen it, is the kids that jumped on the mother in Chicago, trying to protect the kids. Like, I know back in the days that, we was horrible too and, stuff, but these kids nowadays is ridiculous. Like, who's raising these kids? Like, what consequences do they face when you see your child do something like that? You feel what I'm saying? Like, I know, like, the respect we have for adults coming up, that's not the same no more. And it's like, where did we lose that? Where did we, and it starts at home. It starts at home. A lot of fathers not in the home, yes. But sometimes the fathers be in the home, they just be fucking deadbeats. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, on drugs, can't pay the bills, so they ain't got much to say. But then it is shout out to my fathers that are in the homes. And you do see the difference in the way kids raise, especially if, they got discipline in their life. Sometimes, it's not easy for a mom to be raising a son, or as their daughters get older, their daughters get rowdy. But I believe you can nip that in the bud at a real young age. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are scared to put down on their kids nowadays. I don't know where they get that. I would slap the shit out of one of these kids. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even playing that. But we are live from the 746th floor in my Dubai studio. And I'm not going to hold y'all from the content right now. Let's get to this, because this shit pissed me off, bruh.
So outraged in Chicago after video captures a mother and her 9-year-old son being harassed and then badly beaten by grade school children while walking near a school. We talked to two leaders of that Chicago community in just a moment, but first, let's go to Mike Tobin live there with the details. Good morning, Mike.
Nah, let's go back, man. Come on, man. Come on.
And then badly beaten by grade school children while walking near.
Now, how about on the fence and her son holding him down, like holding her down from fighting back, but she not really trying to fight back, because it's like if you getting attacked by some vicious dog, you got to show some form of aggression to at least make them like pause back. She ain't doing shit. But I know a lot of mamas that would have got in their ass, or these kids when they even had dared threw their hands up on this motherfucking mama. And I know if it was my mama, somebody was going to be dying that day. You're going to lose an eye, something. You ain't just going to do my mama like that. It got me.
Near a school. We talked to two leaders of that Chicago community in just a moment. But first, let's go to Mike Tobin live there with the details. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning. Parents and, frankly, people all over Chicago are now kind of horrified and outraged at this video that's not going viral. It has gone viral, of a mother and a 9-year-old son who were mobbed and beaten by a group of school-age bullies. Now, the video is a bit brutal, so be ready for that. But it shows this mother and the aggressiveness of the kids.
But look, her son is literally holding her down on the fence. Her son is literally holding her down on the fence while these kids hitting her. So now a couple of them take a swipe and they step back. You know what I'm saying? To see like what reaction the old girl was going to have and whatever. But if you finna go to the school to straighten these students that from bullying your kids and knowing that you in Chicago, you should have took some type of weapon, some mace, a knife, a knife or something, bruh. This is ridiculous.
It's increasing as Korshwanda Hatter tries to protect her son. Finally, this mob of youngsters started to strike Korshwanda and her 9-year-old son. They were both knocked to the ground, and the beating continued.
Hey, fool, let my homie go. Let my homie go. Let my
Damn.
She says her
I
son
had that
been
whole
bullied.
thing muted off.
She says her son.
I had that whole thing muted off, but what I was saying is, like, where is the anybody, like school security? This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing to the culture. This is embarrassing for black people as a whole. Like, and I know how ghetto it gets in like the projects, and this is Chicago where shit just out of control. And I know a lot of motherfuckers from Chicago, and they wouldn't dare let their kids do some shit like that. Wouldn't dare. And what? Oh, I really don't even know what to say, because I would have hurt one of them kids, bro. I would have hurt one of them kids, man. That's crazy, bro.
Had been bullied at school for 2 years, and the school did nothing to protect him, so she showed up to walk her kids home. Now, Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson did say
this lady child is being bullied for 2 whole years, and nobody did nothing about it, and she decided on this day, I'm finna take my bad out here with my wig and not ready to do anything. Like the kids were just gonna be scared of me, which, you know, they should have at least respected you, but nah. And here go this clown Brandon Johnson, bro. He been taking up for this shit forever and a day, bro. The Democrats, boy, let's see what this goofy got to say.
he put out a statement on X that he was deeply disturbed, and we should not attempt to normalize this type of senseless violence. Chicago police put out a statement saying both victims were transported to Trinity Hospital in serious condition. No one is in custody at this time. The Area 2 detectives are investigating. And Illinois State Senator Willie Preston said this video is a symptom of something that's been going on for a long time, that the kids have not been held accountable and the parents have not been held accountable for the actions of their children. Guys, back to you.
All right. Thanks so much. So our next guests know this family very well. Chicago Councilmember Joseph Williams met with the mom after the attack.
You see them people outside of school? That's what we need. We need parents to be outside of this school ready tomorrow. Well, let's get right there. That's a shot of it. I don't know what the hell baby girl doing, but just trying to be on TV. But this is what we need. Outrage. Motherfuckers being outraged by the bullshit.
Not been held accountable for the actions of their children. Guys, back to you.
On this case here, I believe the parents need to be held accountable, because you the one putting this product in the streets. You the one sending these kids out here, and I'm sure you seen your child on the news doing this goofy ass shit. And if you're not embarrassed or upset by this, it just says a lot about you, man. And I get it, but not at all. This is overboard.
You.
All right. Thanks so much. So our next guests know this family very well. Chicago Councilmember Joseph Williams met with the mom after the attack, and Pastor Corey Brooks, founder of Project Hood, knows the boy, who attends his after-school and summer programs. Gentlemen, thanks so much for joining the program. Pastor, You know, this is something that you have been working with for years now, trying to stop nonsense like this with our young people. What's going on?
Well, unfortunately, this is the cycle that we continue to see in the city of Chicago, where violence is so rampant and parents are being held unaccountable. And that's the reason why I'm walking across America, trying to get people to wake up in our urban areas so they can understand the magnitude of the issues that we're faced with every single day. Chicago is just a microcosm of what's going on across America. These young people are unruly. They have no moral compass, and we need...
You just seen how this lady's son just got snatched by his dreads and slammed on the ground. Like, I couldn't be watching my mama get beat like that and just not biting somebody or poking somebody's eye out. Somebody had to go down. That shit just make me mad. Like, how y'all raising these kids, man? Like,
need organizations to really work hard to make sure we change the direction of our neighborhoods. If we're ever going to change the trajectory of our young people.
I need to calm down, but that shit making me so mad, bro. I hate bad kids, bro.
We got to catch them early. We got to continue to do the work. But the tragedy is, in Chicago right now, we're facing some devastation that has been going on for years, and we need to get a handle on it.
This is what the mother had to say about this incident. Let's play it.
I'm trying to get justice for my son. They fought my son, they hit my son first, all in his face. Then they dragged me in the grass and pulled my little baby hair.
We haven't held these kids accountable. We haven't held parents accountable. No mother.
Is it me or she sound like she damn near high doing the interview? Like, I don't know, man. I ain't gonna say just because her demeanor, how she looked, that she deserved what was done to her, but like, I'm not even gonna say anything.
They should be that helpless and be targeted by children inside of our own community.
Councilman, where's the fear and respect? I remember growing up, we were afraid of the neighbors because we knew that they was gonna get us, and then our parents was gonna get us when we got home.
It's called beatings. What we don't give no more. It's called ass whoopings, putting your hands and foots on these motherfuckers if they get out of line and embarrass you like that. I know y'all don't believe in it. I know y'all don't. Everybody be like, oh, my parents did me like that and I don't want my, but look how you turned out and look how they turning out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying all kids. Some kids you could talk to. If talking worked, we wouldn't have wars. You know what I'm saying? People wouldn't be getting murdered if talking works. So it got to be some show of force to make somebody stop doing what they doing or some type of punishment. You can't just let them do what they doing. And it, like, and this is a big example of that, bro.
As well. None of that respect seems to exist anymore, Councilman.
Yeah, you know what? I completely agree. I think we've gone away from that, and we have to get back to those days. I think no mother and child.
That's what I'm saying. Get back to those days. How do you get?
Or children, rather, should have to experience something so traumatic. To look at that video and to see you guys replay it, it's a horrifying video. I mean, it shows the disrespect. No child should ever feel comfortable putting their hands on an adult.
Facts.
And I think, as Senator Preston said, and many have said it, is that this has gone on for so long, right? The mother has come to the school and talked about this, and nothing had been done about it. It had not been addressed. And the thing about it is that, you know, I was glad to be there to be a support to that family and to help them through the process. But this is so much bigger than just that school. This is happening throughout the Chicago public school system. Many children are being bullied, and we have to put measures in place and make sure that those parents' voices are being heard and that those children's voices are being heard. Because if not, this can really overspill into something even bigger, I believe.
It's so true, Councilman, and it's already spilling into the streets outside of the school. Pastor, I want to get your comments on this repeat offender in Chicago with a lengthy rap sheet. He's accused of setting a woman on fire while they're on the train.
That's crazy.
So this is the type of leadership that we have in Chicago. We have children who are being held accountable. also have criminals who are being set free.
Yo, man, listen. I'm your boy. Big Motion, man. Like this one here, like kind of like we letting our culture go. We letting things get out of hand. Like we got to learn to hold our own kids responsible. It do start at home. We gotta be willing to do that discipline. Fathers need to start being at home and discipline their kids or being there for the kids. If you done got some skank pregnant that you don't like, that child ain't got nothing to do with it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Been there, done that. Well, I ain't gonna say been there, done that. No, that's not not at all. Nowhere near. But I get it. I see it. I hear about it. You know what I'm saying? But we really need, as a culture, and it's not just gonna say black, because I see white kids act like that, or white kids that's ghetto, or any kids. Anytime you're in a state of poverty or anything like that, you're gonna see things like that. But Chicago, as a people, they are letting y'all do this to dig yourself a hole. Y'all are committing genocide on your own people. You need to wake up, and it don't gotta be like this. And y'all leave it in the comments. Let me know what you think, man. What you think should be done? Should the parents be held accountable? Should there be charges brought up on them? What y'all think should be done? I'm your host, Big Motions, and peace. Until next time.